everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel Budget with Bliss. My name is Katie and this channel is all about keeping myself accountable for my budget and finances by using the cash stuffing method and creating general financial well-being. I hope you're all doing well and hope you're having a great day. Today's video is going to be a reallocation of the Rootin Tootin challenge from the Rocking Witch that I have completed in this week's cash stuffing. So yeah, I forgot to reallocate it at the end of the last video, but actually I did really need to kind of sit with where I wanted the money to go. So in some ways that was good of me to have forgotten. So here is the completed challenge. It's from the Wild West box from Eva at the Rocking Witch. How awesome does that look? So what I did with this challenge is rolled a 10-sided dice and I rounded up to the nearest 5 when I rolled it because I didn't want to use coins, but you could do this with any kind of dice that you want. So it could be a mammoth like 20-sided dice or just a normal 1 to 6 dice. So yeah, it saved a really decent amount. So let's add up what we've got. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 15, 25, 35 pounds. So that is awesome. Yeah, super chuffed with this challenge. I think we started it right at the beginning of the year. I'm not 100% on that, but it feels like we've been doing it for a while. And the money in here has all come from the spending money and petrol money that I allocate myself every week. I will always do a savings challenge with that money just to make sure I'm saving kind of every week. And then, yeah, we reallocate it. And it's nice to have a little pot of money just to kind of have some fun with. So, yeah, okay. But I'm not game daying the money today. I have decided where it is all going to go. So we're going to start off with the Princess Challenge, which is in this binder. This goes towards my effort fund, which I have in my bank account. It is just a pot of money that I have when I have those, oh my God, I need that, I want to do that kind of moments, those impulsive spends that you get sometimes. So we're just putting another £5 into this challenge. It's a little Snow White there. This challenge is from Scottish Highlander. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Should I swap these out? I'm going to be adding in a 5. Yeah, I'll swap 4 5s for 2 10s. Just consolidate that down a little bit. There we go. So 25 in there now. And I can't remember how much we've got in the bank, over £200. So yeah, we'll just keep adding to that and topping that up. It was at 500 at one point. But yeah. Okay, so let's go into my sinking funds binder. And most envelopes in here are going to get a little bit of love because a lot of them I don't budget for weekly or even monthly, but they do need building back up. So gifts and birthdays gets money most weeks. Rockfit, again, money most weeks. Poll, not putting anything in. But books, because we did spend some money on books this week. So I'm just going to put in £5. So this book themed challenge from the Rocking Witch, Friends to Lovers. Love that. We need to assign an amount to each icon. So I think I'm just going to do like 1s and 2s. There, so I want to put in £5. So if we do 1 heart and 2 hands holding, that makes 5. So what's it in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Okay, so 24 is what it will save in total. So I'll probably round that up to 25. So let's pop that in there and add the £5 back in. Lovely. I do have a lot of other books though that I do need to finish, but I was just desperate to get that last one from the Fourth Wing series from, is it Rebecca Yarros? Yeah, so I did buy that this week. So miscellaneous has been depleted. We bought a takeaway this week because we had no money left in eating out. So that's what miscellaneous is for, those random purchases that you want to make. So we're going to put in £10 and build that back up a little bit. So it's 15 in there now. And we've got this challenge again from the Rocking Witch, Rock in Peace. So let's do, should we do the twos? So 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Lovely job. That's that in there. So we'll top up health as well. Again, I would like a decent amount of money in here, just because obviously baby's coming. You never know what you might need for me or baby, really. So let's do another little ghosty. He's an angry ghost. This was from Little Mean Budgets, right before she rebranded from Budget with Abby, I think. Yeah, trying to get my brain into gear. So let's add in a 5. So we've got 20, 30, 45, 55 and £60 in health. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so yoga. I've been thinking about this. I'm not doing any yoga at the moment. The only like pregnancy yoga class I went to, I did it once. It was nice, but I'm trying to cut down on how many nights out I'm going each week, because I do 2 pole classes a week. I do 1 or 2 rockfit classes a week, and sometimes it was, you know, that was like 4 nights a week I'm out just doing like exercise or whatever, and not socialise or anything like that, which again would be more days out and things like that. So I've put my pole classes all into one day, which is a Tuesday, which is when the pregnancy yoga was, so I can't do that anymore. But there looks like there might be some other pregnancy yoga classes opening up. I don't know what to do. So what I am going to do though is finish this challenge today, the copycat challenge from Grounded Budgets. I found out what the whoopsie was on here. It doesn't add up to 45. I think it is 47, but I'm just going to stop at 45. So that's, this one is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But yeah, we'll just put in 10 because that then finishes it and gets us to £45. So I was half tempted to put this into poll, but I think I'm just going to keep it as an amount. If I do find some classes that work for me, leading up to, kind of giving birth and all that kind of stuff, then I've got it there ready, basically. Cool, right, that's a lot of waffle about nothing. Home improvements, let's top this one up a £5 as well. Again, another little challenge from the Rocking Witch. Little cute pumpkins, so colour in 5. So yeah, I decided that I'm just going to spread this out as much as I can, this money, today, so everything kind of gets a little boost, which is good. We are going to IKEA this weekend, so 25, £35 in there, so that's probably going to get spent, although it might come out of the baby fund, to be honest. But I also have found a IKEA gift card that I've literally had for years, but it was before they put expiry dates on them, so it's still in date, it's still valid, still has 50 quid on it, so that's good. So yeah, we'll go spend that this weekend, getting some chest of drawers for baby's room, hoping that they've got some nice like nursery layouts just for us to have a wander and just get some inspiration. But yeah, very much looking forward to that. This is the maternity fund of what sits in the bank. So it's £1,000 in the bank. Service charge. I'm going to start service charge today. It's not due until December, but you know what? let's just get a head start on this. This challenge was from Budget with Moo, very kindly gifted to me. Unfortunately, her shop is no longer open. She's also expecting a baby very soon. So, yeah, wishing her all the best. Okay. What are we putting in here? We're going to do 15. So we'll do the first 5 and the first 10. So that is a good start. We need about 150. Fingers crossed they don't overcharge us. Like, the service charge is just ridiculous anyway. It's more, you pay more for the admin than the actual guys who come and cut the grass. Like, it's jokes, absolute jokes. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20. So that's a good start if we get this one done. But yeah, we haven't thought about when we're putting that into the budget yet. It might just be that these kind of challenges that we do will fund this, which will be smashing. Like, I love it. Car maintenance and emergency fund, yeah, not getting anything. They are all good as they are. Lovely job. So that is that binder done. Where are we off to next? We are off to events and holidays, things like that. Days out. Cool. So starting off with not slam dunk, download. So we are doing Roll in Peace from the Rocking Witch, who also made this fabulous envelope, absolutely stunning. I think one of the very first purchases I ever made, budgeting wise, was from Eva, the Rocking Witch, and I asked her to make me a customised download festival envelope. It's not this one, but yeah, I think that was one of the very first purchases I ever made, and how I kind of came across Eva. Long time ago that was, but she's got her own website now, so do go and check her out, therockingwitch.co.uk, I believe, or it's .com. I always forget, I'm so sorry. All right, so with this challenge, I have a 20-sided dice. I roll up to the nearest 5 on here. So let's see what we get. That is a 3. Okay. So we're doing 5. I might just roll that again. I hope it's not a 20. 12, 15. Brilliant. That is that challenge. That is that challenge. Challenge completed, which is exciting. So let's put in 20 squid. There we go. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 pounds now for download, which is great. So that covers the hotel. So we've already got our ticket, that's paid for, and parking is paid for, and yeah, that's enough money for the hotel. So what we'll be saving from now on will be going towards spending money. We're still doing Take Me Back to Savings as well alongside, so we'll finish this challenge before we put in a new one and figure out how much more money we want to save. But yeah, exciting. Seriously, cannot wait for download to see Sleep Toking again. Okay, so Sweet Sprinkles is going to get some love today. We haven't put anything in here for a while. So what have we got? 30 in there at the moment. This is going towards 9 Inch Nails. Seeing that with my friend in June, and staying in London for that overnight. So we'll put in 20. That's the wrong colour, isn't it? It's the dark blue, but it looks purple on here, so I always pick up the purple. There we go. Okay, so this is from That Budget Luxe, this challenge. Gorgeous little goodies. So yeah, let's pop in 20 more pounds. 10 and 20. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds in total. I think our hotel is like 80. So then it gives me £100 for spending and travel. Cool. Mallow Mix isn't getting anything, but we are going to pop in a little booster into the Days Out fund that we're saving up for maternity. So cinema, you can take babies to cinema, can't you? They have like baby showings. I'm sure I've seen them advertised before. Oh, that'd be so cute. And I'm not sure about taking the baby on a hike, but you never know. A walk, we'd definitely do a walk. Grab an ice cream or something, feed the ducks, love it. So let's pop in £10, so there's £20 in there now. That gets to the cinema, wouldn't it? Lovely. Okay. And what else are we doing? Oh yes, so we're gonna put some money into the baby binder. How much we got left? 10, 25, 35, 45. 45? What have I missed? Did I put the money into service charge? No, I did not. That'll be why. So 15 should have gone in here. Whoops. And 10, 25, 30. What? 10, 15, 25, 30. I'm just going to have to check everything now, because if I've done my maths wrong, likely, or I haven't stuffed something. So this, yeah, got the 10. Health should have just got 5, so it should have 60 in it now. 25, 45, yeah, 60. Yoga, 20, 30, 45, yeah, that's right. £5 should have gone into home improvements. I think that's 30 or 35. Okay, yeah, that's fine. No. Definitely put the money in download. I remember doing that, and I did just put 20 in here as well, didn't I? So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, yeah. And I did just put £10 into Days Out. So yeah, my maths has been incorrect on my cheat sheet here. Yeah, 2 10s. Okay, all right, that's cool. No worries. So, oh no, it hasn't. It's not wrong. Oh, I can't read. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay, baby fund. Oh, you're a nugget, Katie, absolute nugget. All right, let's roll the dice and see which challenge we'll be getting some money. So number 1, which is the baby fund, which is great because the next one is a 10, and that is all I've allocated for this binder today. So that's good. Let's give that a waft and pop in the money. This is from Dilly Dally Budgets. Swap those around. So we've got 20, 30, 45, 55 and £60 in here, which is great. And another row completed on there. And then the last £20, we're going to boost our big ones, the 1k and the 2k, so they're going to get £10 each. Fairsy sharesies. So I think I'll just start the mini savings challenges because I'm desperate to do these rather than doing another 10. So let's do 5 and 10. So we'll build this up to 50, so then we can cross off one of the big ones. So So that's £10. And these are little add-ons that you can buy from Iris on Etsy. With the envelope as well, so you can add that in before you have the rest of the envelopes, which is so, so cool. Such a great little idea. I think it was Lucy Luxor actually who came up with it, I'm sure. Okay. And then the 2K, again, it's going to get 10. I'm pretty sure there's no 10 envelopes on here at all. No, the lowest is 20. So yeah, we'll definitely have to start the mini savings in this one. And this one builds up to 100. So 5 and 10. And pop that in that little envelope as well. Perfecto. That is brilliant. So excited to have those little minis challenges started. There we go. That is the cash all reallocated from Rootin Tootin from the Rocking Witch. So that is fabulous. Another finished challenge to go into my box that we do kind of look at the end of the year, see how many challenges we complete. But yeah, lots of big challenges this year, so probably not as many in terms of quantity, but yeah, the volume of money is probably going to be the same, but yeah, bigger challenges. So anyway, I'm waffling. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please consider subscribing to my channel, like the video, and leave me a comment below. Let me know how your budgets are going, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.